we just saw this pretty cool movie, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Far From Home I really liked it. It was really good.
Yes, I have to agree. This movie was amazing. It far exceeded my expectations.
It's interesting. I feel like Spider-Man kind of gets to deal with everything that Iron Man leaves behind, including disgruntled employees.
So do you think this is a proper change up from Endgame?
Well, I think they did a good job of going back to a single hero movie. After doing so many team films, they still did a really good job.
Yeah, and they addressed what happened to people that went away. They all call it the blip instead of the snap, because mostly everybody around the world doesn't know that it happened from a snap.
Right, which is, I had to remind myself of that. But yeah, the blip was kind of funny. And dealing with people who aged 5 years and coming back, it's an interesting blend.
Oh yeah, it all worked for me. And all Peter wants to do is impress Mary Jane.
Right.
But, superhero stuff gets in the way, and he's constantly trying to overcome those things. What did you feel about this movie? How did this movie make you feel?
It was pretty funny. And I mean, they did a good job making him seem like a teenager. It's pretty, as opposed to the original trilogy with Spider-Man, he was obviously in his 30s and had 30-year-old problems. This one, he still felt like a teenager, even though it's his fourth time on film in the universe.
Yeah, definitely. And they also got the awkward teenager stage, I think. And especially with Mary Jane. Let's go ahead and get right down to it. Mysterio. How did you feel about him?
So it's hard because I'm trying to judge this movie based on just the movie and not the end credit scenes. But it's Marvel, so I will. I will tell you, I was more impressed by him after the end credit scene, or the mid credit scene for him, than I was during the movie. In the movie, I was like, wow, he's really manipulative. He is like the great mysterious actor who portrays himself as a hero, which is a common theme in the comics for him. But having him be this old disgruntled employee of Iron Man was a great twist. And even after death, still creating a world, framing him for his murder as if he were a good character. I thought that was very well played by him.
And you also have to give Marvel/Sony a lot of credit for how they advertised this movie. They advertised it as Mysterio being a good guy, and he was on the side of Spider-Man, helping him become a better hero.
I think they advertised it so that we would be just as in disbelief as the people in the film were about him being a bad guy.
Yeah, that's true. But we all know he is historically a bad guy. So eventually, I didn't want it to happen, but he was going to be bad. And that also plays into the theme of this movie, deception. You can't always believe what your eyes tell you. And this movie, it plays on so many deceptive things going on with Mysterio, with the post-credit scene with Nick Fury and Maria Hill. It's all so much deception. They played it so well in this movie. It was amazing.
Because of the end credit scene, I think this movie made Captain Marvel just a little bit better. Because it further intertwines that storyline into the rest of the MCU. It begs the question, when was Nick Fury ever Nick Fury? And when was he a Skrull? And according to some popular, Marvel fanatics, they believe he was first a Skrull on film in Age of Ultron.
And my first thought went to the Winter Soldier, because that's when he faked his death. And that would be the perfect time. And ever since then, he's barely been involved in the movies.
Excellent writing.
Yes, like this is genius. Like you can't get any better. They just continue to impress me.
Right.
And make DC just look like garbage.
Right, like they don't know what they're doing at all, because they just tied together. They're making you go back through movies all the way back to Winter Soldier, bringing back an element from Captain Marvel, and just flipping the entire script. On the comic book, in the reading, the Skrulls infiltrated and they were Nick Fury and other heroes, but they were evil in doing so. They're using this infiltration the opposite way for the films, having the Skrull being good guys, and they're doing it really well.
And I felt like the effects that they gave Mysterio whenever he was tricking Peter, it was amazing. Like those effects they were on another level.
Oh yes, it was like a nightmare sequence. I was a little bit scared. I was like, oh my god, he's still falling. Where is he? Like, I'm dizzy. I need this to stop.
You were fully immersed into the world of Mysterio.
You couldn't tell what was reality or not.
I just love that scene, and he did it like twice. Somebody's got to see when Spider-Man takes off his mask, and you know who other than J. Jonah Jameson to break the news.
I forgot. I was gonna text you as soon as I saw it and walked out. And like, if you haven't seen the movie yet, you need to, just for the mid credit, because you're probably gonna cry with excitement. Because I know your favorite character is back. I know you and probably 3 other people.
No, that's not true. That is not true. There were other people yelling in the movie theater whenever he came up.
There's a big following for J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes, it is, because of that character. What J.K. Simmons brought to that character is amazing.
They have heard your prayers.
Yes, they have. Now, he's not that important, but you know, just those little things, doing those little things for us Marvel fans, that's what keeps us coming back. That's why they have us. They're in our pockets, and they probably will forever. But
yeah, they just go ahead and sign me up. I'm co-signing on everything from here on out, because I already have.
Yeah, definitely.